I'm Mr.Christopher. This is not my nose. I don't need glasses. This is my world. This is Art Connoisseur. And let's get to judging some art. Let's have some fun here. You know I love. Let me get this nose off my keyboard. You know I love judging art. Or talking about art or looking at art and thinking about art. I love me some art. Some would say I'm an art connoisseur, and that is why we started this. Let's go! First, we go here to this piece of Illuminati art, to this elitist piece of Illuminist art. um, this is going for $50. I don't love this piece, but I don't hate this piece. It makes me feel things. You know, I believe it was Confucius who said, art, it will make you feel. And that's fine. Art should make you feel, whether it makes you feel good or bad. I mean, that's really up to how you feel about it. And this piece of illuminist art, I do not like. I don't hate it. I would not purchase it for $50. It would never see the light of my day. And yeah, if I was to buy it again, I would purchase it if I had the money to burn it. I would purchase it just to burn it because it doesn't deserve to be on a wall. If it is going to be on the wall of someone's house, it's probably a graffiti artist or something. Somebody who thinks they're an anarchist of some sort. But what are you doing? You're looking up to an idol that you hate. I mean, who knows who was selling it? Who knows who even did it? They like the dollar bill. They like the dollar bill and the pyramids and the all-seeing eye. Next, we go to this piece. I really like this piece, but the reason I really like this piece, we've talked about this before, it's the size of this piece. It's a very small piece. I like that. I think it's 5 inches. And I'll tell you how I know that. I know that because I bought a ruler. I bought a ruler and I make sure to always carry it on me because you never know when you need to measure something. That's 12 inches or less. But what were you thinking? What were you? Get your head out of the gutter. You're disgusting. Yeah, that's going for $20. I would buy it. I mean, we're talking like this. That's adorable. And like you can put, we talked about this. You can put small things anywhere. That's what she said. You can put small art anywhere, and it's always fun to find small art. It's fun. Get out there. Go get yourself some small art. Next, we got this piece. This is quite the provocative, exotic piece. I'm just noticing this piece of watermelon here. That's interesting. That was an interesting choice by the painter. I call this interracial love, and it's the love that keeps on giving. What does it keep on giving, Mr. Christopher, you ask? Fatherless children. I'm not the one. I'm sorry. I didn't write the statistics. They're out there. They're out there. Stop yelling at me. I didn't make the stats. That painting didn't have a price. And you know why? Because you can't put a price on interracial love. That's why. You can't. You can put a best offer, and your offer better be high. Because are you racist? Are you racist? Are you freaking racist? You better be offering 300 or more. Next, we're going to go here to this much simpler piece, a less exotic, a less provocative piece. I call this piece Cold Tree. This piece is going for $29. I guess the person wasn't confident it deserved $30. I wouldn't buy this piece. Cold Tree. $29. I would not purchase that piece. If that piece was given to me for free, I would say thanks, and then I would go home and I would burn it immediately. Pro tip, always leave a back scratcher next to your most prominent satin chair. Prominent satin chair, meaning the chair in your home that you sit the most in. Always have a back scratcher near it so that when your back itches, you can just, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, with ease. With ease. I'm not struggling here. Oh, that's the spot. That's the spot. Oh! Next, we go to this piece. This piece is $40. I call it Content Clown. I like this piece. It's a little demonic. Only a little. It's only a little demonic. And you can tell that there's some innocence to it. I feel like it was made to. It's like the Mona Lisa of clowns. That's what it is, and it's good. I would purchase it. Here's the thing about me. Here's the weird thing about me. If I ever get myself a home, like a full home that's all mine, and I can just do whatever I want to all the rooms, one of the rooms would be dedicated to only clown paintings that I've found in my travels. So it would be a room full of clown paintings and one chair in the middle, and the rug would be red. Yeah, some call that an insane asylum. I call that my clown room, my clown painting room. Come over and hang out. Next, we go here to our last painting. This is a 1970s Victorian painting. That's what it was billed as. I don't mind this piece, but I'm also a sucker for a nice frame. $70 for that Victorian painting. I wouldn't buy it. If a grandma gave it to me, I'd be honored. I'd feel like I was given something that mattered, you know? But like, I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't even think about buying it. It wouldn't even cross my mind as an idea. If it was in a museum, I'd stand there and stare at it for a moment. I'd be like, oh, this is nice. Look at these feeding the donkey an apple. That's cute. And the girls are laughing. That's adorable. It's nice. It's just life was so simple back then, is what I would, stuff like that, But otherwise, I am a sucker for a nice frame. That's why I bought that. I did buy that, and it's because I wanted a nice painting with a nice frame. And as you can see, it's nature, and as you know, Mr. Christopher loves nature, and I am the Lorax, thus I speak for the trees, and I had to get myself a tree painting. But anyhow, imagine if these were my. I mean, they basically are my eyebrows. Look at these things, caterpillars. That's the end of Art Connoisseur. I hope you enjoyed. Is this part 7? Is this part 8? This might be part 8. Goodness gracious. I got to remember because I only got a couple more episodes till I can do my fingers, and once I do all 10 after that, like I've said before, I don't have 11 fingers, and I'm not going to count again. So, with all that said, hope you enjoyed. Like, follow, subscribe. Have fun, enjoy your life, lead with love, but never be afraid. Treat each other kindly and just be happy and love each other. Farewell. Mr. Christopher, you crazy.